New economy policy. As we all know, after 1990, the situation not only in India, all over the world has been changed. Because after the end of Cold War, the situation between the nation had been created a good opportunity for the trade, business, or any kind of collaboration. Even in India, our government had planned for new policies which removed the restrictions on trade and businesses, and that gave more support to the private sector. And also at that time we were needing this kind of change, because at that time India faced a very critical situation in terms of economy, due to some we can say wrong planning or wrong decisions. We were not in a position to run our businesses or to run our foreign deals. So this situation brought a drastic criticalness in our economy. So what was it? The year 1991 is very important in the history of modern India, especially in terms of economy. After the 10th general election, PV Narasimha Rao became the Prime Minister of India. We had learned the story in second chapter. And at that time, Manmohan Singh was appointed as the Finance Minister. Later, Manmohan Singh also became the Prime Minister of our country. But at that time, during the tenure of PV Narasimha Rao, Manmohan Singh served as the Finance Minister. And both Prime Minister and Manmohan Singh, they are well experienced person in the field of economics. And due to their knowledge, we cope up and we overcome such situation. After the 10th general elections, PV Narasimha Rao became the Prime Minister of India with Dr. Manmohan Singh as Finance Minister. He adopted the new economy policy of linking India's economy with the global economy. So they both brought change in the society or the fundamental things of our economy, so that we should meet this economic condition of the world. For this fundamental changes, what are fundamental basic? For this, fundamental changes were brought about in the Indian economy. Indian economy was brought in tune with the global mainstream, and our Indian economy brought in such a way that it should meet the global needs. During this period, Indian economy was in a crisis situation. The period which we are talking about during the 1990s, we are facing a very crisis situation. Before the PV Narasimha Rao, before the PV Narasimha Rao government, we know, remember the story after the Rajiv Gandhi, then there was a change in the political situation, right? Newly formed party came in and they take over the charge of government, but they were not stable. So in between, the Congress was not in power. At that time, Chandrasekhar and VP Singh were the prime ministers, and due to there some kind of wrong decisions, we faced a very critical situation. During this period, Indian economy was in a crisis situation. Before the PV Narasimha Rao government took the responsibility. Chandrasekhar was the prime minister. During his period, the rate of inflation was 17%. And during the period of Chandrasekhar, the rate of inflation was 17%. We know what is inflation. Inflation means price rise. When the commodities are not available, then price went up and it won't be reachable to the common people. जिसको महंगाई कहते हैं, right? And it went to the 17%. Even the economic growth of our country went down. It became minus 1.1. Instead of increasing, it went on decreasing. Economic growth rate had gone down by 1.1%. India had foreign exchange reserves only enough to last for imports for a week. And at that time, we don't have much foreign exchange with us. It only for the 1 week. So we are not capable to do the business. It had become very difficult to pay back its loan. At that time, the loans which we had taken from different countries or from the World Bank, we are not able to pay the loans. Not even the loans, we are not able to pay the interest of the loans. We are facing a very bad situation. It had become difficult to pay back its loan and even give the interest on it. In May 1991, the government had tried to control the situation by selling some of its gold reserve. As we all know, every country kept some kind of gold in the reserve so that in crucial situation they can use that gold. So in that situation, our country started selling the gold, and most of the gold are kept as mortgage. We know mortgage, kept in terms of security. हिंदी में कहते हैं गिरवी रखना, kept as mortgage. तो हमने बहुत सारे लोन को मॉर्गेज रखा ताकि हम उसके बदले कुछ पैसे ला सकें अपने इस क्रिटिकल सिचुएशन को हैंडल करने के लिए. In May 1991, the government had tried to control the situation by selling some of its gold reserves and by mortgaging some. Before the Chandrasekhar government, the VP Singh government had incurred a liability of over 10,000 crore rupees on the economy by waiving of the loans of farmers. By waiving of the loans of farmers मतलब लोन farmers के लोन को waive करना, माफ करना. But ये amount बहुत ज़्यादा था. It was 10,000 crore. At that time, our government was not in a position to waive the loan of 10,000 crore, and that put a liability on the country. Liability means a certain kind of burden or responsibility, increased responsibility. For example, if you are going somewhere, if you see any beggar, you give 10, 20, 50, 100 rupees which you have in your pocket. But if you don't have any money, if you take money from someone else and give that beggar, you have done a very good thing. You have supported someone, but you became under the liability. आपको तो उस पर्सन को 100 रुपीज देना है ना, क्या आप दे पाओगे? अगर आप नहीं दे पाओगे तो ये आपका गलत डिसीजन था. So at that time, government also done this wrong things. The proportion of internal loans of central and state government together to the gross domestic product was 55%. So we reached that level. इतना लोन का बर्डन हमारे कंट्री पे हो गया था. In 1980-81, foreign loan was 2,350 crore dollars, not in rupees, dollar. Imagine, we know the conversion of dollar. Today, for example, we can convert dollars into rupees by, I think, 70 rupees maybe, or 75 rupees. But at that time, it may be 40, 45, 50 rupees, right? So imagine, in 1980-81, we have a loan, foreign loan of 2,350 crore dollars. That loan increased 4 times within 10 years. So imagine the situation of our country. In 1990-91, it increased to 8,380 crore dollar. Almost double. Sorry, not double. 4 times. At this time, India had foreign exchange only for 100 crore dollars. Imagine, we had a loan of 8,380 crores dollar, and we have only money of 100 crores dollar. So how we will manage? God knows. This also had the background of the increased oil price due to the invasion of Kuwait by Iraq. Remember Airlift movie? In Airlift movie, when Iraq attacked Kuwait. So due to that situation, India also faced a critical situation because of price rise. Petrol prices got increased. It became difficult for India to raise a loan. Even at that time, none of the country supported India to give loan. No will give, na? When our situation are not so wealthy, who will give a loan? We also know the basic fundamentality of the loan. When we apply for a loan, सबको लोन देते हैं क्या? नहीं ना. They will check the eligibility, because if they think that we or anyone should pay the loan back, then only they will give the loan, na? You can see the current situation of Pakistan. Now any country supporting Pakistan? Not even the China, not even the America, because they had given so much amount to Pakistan, but Pakistan is not capable to pay back. So at that time, India was not able to get a loan from any country. Even the non-resident Indians, the Indians who are not residing in India, the Indians who are not residing in India doing businesses or jobs in some other country, they are called as NRI, non-residing Indians. So they are also taking back their investments. जो इन्वेस्टमेंट्स करते हैं ना हमारे कंट्री में, शेयर मार्केट हुआ या बिजनेसेस हुआ, तो उसमें से वो पैसा अपना ले रहे थे, बिकॉज दे थॉट दैट इंडिया भी बर्बाद है, इंडिया में इकोनॉमी थ्रैश है. रेमेडी, ये तो हुआ प्रॉब्लम. व्हाट वाज द सॉल्यूशन? प्रॉब्लम समझे, ये तो सब प्रॉब्लम था। अब उस प्रॉब्लम का सोल्यूशन क्या था और कैसे सोल्यूशन निकला, हमारी गवर्नमेंट ने कौन से स्टेप्स लिए? PV Narasimha Rao appointed Dr. Manmohan Singh as finance minister. It was considered as a great achievement because Manmohan Singh was a talented person, right? PV Narasimha Rao appointed Dr. Manmohan Singh as finance minister in order to find a way out of this situation. Government tried to find a way out. एक रास्ता चाहिए था इस मुसीबत से बाहर निकलने का. Dr. Singh undertook many corrective measures. The situation began to change, and Dr. Manmohan Singh took different steps to come out of this situation. He removed the restrictions on foreign investments. जो भी foreign investment के restrictions होते थे उनको उन्होंने खत्म किया. He restricted the license system to 18 industries. Industries को जो license मिलते थे उसमें कुछ restrictions लाए गए और 18 industries को इसे license देना शुरू किया गया. In view of the increasing losses in the public sector industries, he opened up the public sector for investment by private industries. So seeing the situation of the public sector, he had started the involvement of private sector also in order to bring the share market. We know share market. Most of the people, we always heard in the news that share market goes up, goes down. There we have two different like BSE and NSE. BSE stands for Bombay Stock Exchange and NSE stands for National Stock Exchange. So to make a control over the share market, he introduced SEBI. What is SEBI? In order to bring the share market under control, he established the Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, in 1992. National Stock Exchange was computerized. National Stock Exchange, NSE, को computerized किया गया ताकि transactions properly हो सके. He gave priority to remove the specter of recession. So he gave priority to remove such situation of recession. What is recession? Economic loss is called recession. Today also, not only in India, all over the world, there is a situation of recession, right? Foreign investments in India grew. Seeing the situation, the investors starting investing in India. लोगों ने देखा कि इंडिया की सिचुएशन अच्छी हो रही है तो इसमें इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, तो फॉरेन इन्वेस्टमेंट भी बढ़ने लगे, तो हम लोग थोड़ा पॉजिटिव वे में जाने लगे. Foreign investment in India grew during the first tenure of Dr. Manmohan Singh as finance minister. India could recover the gold mortgage with the Bank of England. हमने अपना जो गोल्ड गिरवी रखा था, जो मॉर्गेज रखा था बैंक ऑफ इंग्लैंड से, वो भी हमने रिकवर किया. The government got the support of the capitalist class. Capitalist class, you know, business class, as well as the middle class also. जो हायर अथॉरिटीज के लोग हैं या रिचर लोग हैं उन्होंने सपोर्ट किया, मिडिल क्लास ने सपोर्ट किया गवर्नमेंट के प्लान्स में. As the government opened up the telecom sector, mobile phone services started all over the country. Dr. Manmohan Singh signed the agreement with the World Trade Organization. We know World Trade Organization, it is an international level of organization which look after the trades, and launched the policy of privatization, liberalization and globalization. So with this policy, we had made a tremendous increase in our Indian economy. What is World Trade Organization? We know there are so many international level organizations like United Nations. United Nations is considered as the world's largest organization that works for the welfare of the people in every country. Even they support the economy or every aspects of society. In the same way, World Trade Organization look after the trading of businesses or different things between the nations. In 1995, India became a member of World Trade Organization. So it was a great achievement for us. The organization had the following objectives. These are the different objectives of the World Trade Organization: to free trade between countries, to put to an end all those discriminatory laws, restrictions, rules and policies that are hurdles in the way of international free trade, and to regulate global trade with the help of a formal multi-party mechanism. So these were the things that brought change in the society. Next, General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade, GATT. What is GATT? General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade. Existed at the international level before the World Trade Organization came into being, right? तो ये ऑलरेडी एक टाइप का रेगुलेशन डिपार्टमेंट है जो ट्रेड और एग्रीमेंट्स पे ध्यान देते हैं. इट रेगुलेटेड मीन्स कंट्रोल्ड. इट रेगुलेटेड कॉमर्स मीन्स ट्रेड, बिजनेस. In India, they were opposed extreme views about the World Trade Organization. Yet, India decided to take its membership. हमने गैट की मेंबरशिप भी ली. The provisions of the World Trade Organization are regarding grants. What are the provisions of the World Trade Organization regarding the grants? Grants is permission, allowing, allow करना. Import, export, foreign investment. We know import, export. The things which we buy from different countries called import, and the things we sell to the different countries called export. Import, export, foreign investments, agriculture, technology and services. The sectors of electricity, water transportation, education and health rapidly commercialized. So these fields has been commercialized, that it should be run by the private as well as the public sector. Since India became a member of World Trade Organization, as per the various reports of the World Trade Organization, India had made a considerable movement. So as per the different records or different you can say observation, it has been proved that India has been developing in every field. India has made a considerable improvement in different areas like reduction in the below poverty line. We know there is a some kind of mark has been put like a poverty line. क्या होता है, अभी हमारे कंट्री 130 करोड़ लोग हैं. 130 करोड़ सारे एक स्टेटस के तो नहीं है, कोई रिच है, कोई मिडिल स्टेटस में है, कोई बहुत ही लोअर कैटेगरी का है. तो गवर्नमेंट ने एक लेवल बनाया हुआ है कि उस लेवल तक जो लोग हैं दे आर कंसिडर्ड अबोव पॉवर्टी लाइन, लेकिन उस लेवल तक जो लोग नहीं है दे आर कंसिडर्ड एज बिलो पॉवर्टी लाइन. तो गवर्नमेंट को जो बिलो पॉवर्टी लाइन के लोग हैं उनको ज्यादा ध्यान देना पड़ता है. लाइक रिडक्शन, सो वी रिड्यूस दैट लेवल. Reduction in the below poverty line population, decline in infant mortality. Decline means decrease. What is infant mortality? Mortality means death rate. Infant means newly born babies. So पहले हमारे कंट्री में हेल्थ सर्विसेज इतने अच्छे नहीं थे, जिसमें जो छोटे बच्चे होते थे उनको प्रॉपर फैसिलिटी नहीं मिलती थी. गवर्नमेंट ने उसके बारे में ध्यान दिया. Availability of facilities regarding drinking water and waste water management. So drinking water और waste water management ये सब का भी ध्यान दिया गया. India signed the South Asian Preferential Trade Agreement, SEPTA. India also became the member of many organizations like SEPTA. It was an Asian level organization along with the lines of World Trade Organization. India removed the import restrictions on several commodities for SAARC countries. So क्योंकि हम लोग ने अभी SAARC कंट्री के साथ में भी एग्रीमेंट किया हुआ है तो उनके ऊपर रेस्ट्रिक्शंस जो है वो कम कर दिए गए. इससे क्या होता है, कोलैबोरेशंस बढ़ते हैं, रिलेशन अच्छे होते हैं. इंडिया ऑल्सो गेव डिस्काउंट्स ऑन इम्पोर्ट ड्यूटीज. इम्पोर्ट ड्यूटीज मतलब अब जो हम फॉरेन कंट्री से कोई चीज़ें लाते हैं उस पर टैक्सेस लगते हैं, तो उसमें भी इंडिया ने कुछ रिलैक्सेशन दिया. इंडिया ऑल्सो गेव डिस्काउंट्स ऑन इम्पोर्ट ड्यूटीज. इंडिया ओपनड अप द इंश्योरेंस सेक्टर टू प्राइवेट एंड फॉरेन इन्वेस्टमेंट. राइट, in this way we have learned about the journey of India's economy. We have come a long way from mixed economy to globalization. So in this way we made a considerable progress in terms of economy. So we moved from mixed economy to globalization. आज पूरा मार्केट सबके लिए ओपन है without any restriction. The world became one. In the next chapter we are going to study the India's progress in other field. So in other next coming chapters we will discuss in different the progress of country from 1960 to 2000 in different fields. In next chapter we will discuss about the education. Understood? So let's begin the exercise. Everyone focus on the exercise. Blanks. First, on 19 July 1969 dash major banks in India were nationalized. How many? 14 banks. Right? Dash declared a 20-point program. Who declared 20-point program? Indira Gandhi. Identify the wrong pair. The first one, Kawaji Dawar, iron and steel factory. No, it's a wrong pair because Kawaji Dawar started the textile mills. Dr. Datta Samant, leadership of mill workers. Yes, it's true. N.M. Lokhande, holiday for mill workers. Yes, it's true. N.M. Lokhande means Narayan Meghaji Lokhande. Narayan survey. Depiction of lives of workers through poem. Yes, it's true. It's basically not survey, it's survey. Narayan survey. Why additional aa gaya? Complete the following chart. We need to fulfill first 5-year plan from 1951 to 1956. Purpose, agriculture, social development. Second 5-year plan 1956 to 1961. Purpose, industrialization. Third, duration 1961 to 1966. Purpose, elimination of equality. What is elimination? End. increasing the opportunity for employment, increase in national income. Fourth 5-year plan, 1969 to 1974, purpose, scientific research, health and family planning. Fifth 5-year plan, duration, 1974 to 1979, economic self-sufficiency and alleviation of poverty. What is alleviation? Removal. Alleviation means removal of poverty. Okay. Next, explain the concept mixed economy. We know the mixed economy, right? On the page number 15, we have a complete paragraph on the mixed economy. Then 20-point program. We know the 20-point program. We have discussed the 5 points that had been introduced by Indira Gandhi. It's on the page number 19. So whenever you write any answer, please write in a point wise. That will be clear for everyone. For you also, it's able to remember the points, and for the teachers, those who check the answer, it's easy or convenient for them also. Then give reason. Independent India opted for mixed economy. On the page number 15, why India opted mixed economy? Because seeing the situation of our country, mixed economy helps lot. On the page number 15, right hand side first paragraph. On page number 15, right hand side first paragraph. Because mixed economy cannot ignore the profit motive entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship means ownership, discipline, time bound, planning, right? These are the benefits of mixed economy, na? And moreover, there should be a good collaboration between private sector and public sector. Banks were national in 1969. Why banks were national in 1969? Because government also needs fund. It's on the page number 18. Right? Background of nationalization. The topic, background of nationalization. Why government need of thinking to nationalize the bank. Mill workers went on strike. Page number 19. Right hand side. Page number 19, right hand side, first paragraph. In 1980s, the increasing unrest among workers was due to the economic conditions in other sector. In some industries, the wages of the worker were increasing. They were also getting more amounts as bonus. They were getting more facilities than the textile mill workers. So these were the reasons why workers went on strike. Next, which programs were started in 8th 5-year plan? On the page number 18. Which program? The programs are Pradhan Mantri Rozgar Yojana, Mahila Samriddhi Yojana, Rashtriya Samajik Arthik Sahaya Yojana, Midday Meal Scheme, Indira Mahila Scheme, Ganga Kalyan Scheme. So these were the programs that were started in 8th 5-year plan. Then which projects were started in 2nd 5-year plan? On the page number 16, this plan had ambitious goal of industrialization, iron and steel industry at Durgapur, Bhilai and Rourkela, chemical fertilizers plant at Sindri, rail engine factory at Chittaranjan, factory of railway bogies and Perambur, shipbuilding factories at Vishakhapatnam, and other heavy industries were set up in the public sector. Even huge dams like Bhakra Nangal, Damodar, etc. were built to make water available for agriculture. It led to increase in the national income, and all this supported the increase in national income. So here we completed our chapter. We also gone to the question answer. So please go through the chapter, read it twice. If you have any doubt, please mark it. Thank you. Thank you everyone.